really, really sweet.
Shannon Rutherford.
You want to know a secret?
You had to create these moments.
If you're thinking about going for the cockpit, I'm going with you.
My kids now think I'm cool.
Where are we?
Stop! Wait! The numbers are bad!
Where's mine?
Oh, what's up, brother?
Started having the crazy idea of doing action figures, and Mcfarlane for us is without a doubt the best there is.
It's really beautiful. The work is awesome.
And it turned out that Mcfarlane was a fan of the show, and they immediately jumped on board.
When I got to the toys, they were aware of some of the products I'd done. Damon and JJ, you know, they're sort of geeks like me, and I say that in a good way. I mean, again, I'm a proud geek.
Started having conversations about, you know, which characters we would do first, and you find the best scene or where the people are in action, and then they send over their designs, and then we start talking about which sound clips you're going to use.
We're gonna die alone.
It just becomes like this long, exciting process.
Have you done the scanning process before or no?
Never.
In this case with the Lost, we actually scanned heads. We didn't have the luxury of doing full bodies because they were shooting their show.
Oh, there you are. That's incredible. But that's good that you're getting that little scar there.
I got all of the actors to do a wide range of faces for me. And now start to get it angry.
Awesome.
Instead of having to go back to them, if there's a character change, I go, let me get a library of all of their emotions, as much as I can get, so I don't have to go back and bug them a second or third time. It's all just a tool. It's just sort of a blueprint for us to then start moving forward. Sitting here in my New Jersey office where we do a lot of the research and development of all the toys, and you're going to get to see how we actually put together our little Santa's workshop and getting a toy from beginning to end here.
Okay, here we have the Phantom. What you see here is the scan data. It's very rough, very crude, and this is actually a software where you can go in and actually sculpt the clay.
You can then take that computer, hook it up to another machine that kicks out a wax head. But there's some things that just don't translate very well, like hair and wrinkles and clothes. And if you don't have it, you have to invent it, and that's where the clay comes in.
It's called castelline. It's like a mix between clay and wax.
I'm using a sanding pad that I can heat up with the torch. And it gets hot and it'll like melt the wax. This wax is hard enough that you can actually drop it and fix it, which I've done before. So. Yeah.
We went into the wardrobe place, we went into the prop place, and we got the real deal because it has to be right from head to toe. I've cheated a little bit. Sawyer's a very good-looking man, but he's got a baggy shirt on. So tighten the shirt just a little bit right here so the girls who want to sort of see the physique, and you go, okay, we'll give them a little bit of sex appeal.
Once this is done and photographed, it'll go down to the mold shop, and then they'll pop off all these pieces and make little molds of them and then cast them up in the gray urethane.
I'm looking to make sure they held the detail of the sculpting that we did, but I get them in a very generic, sort of flat color. Then we also go through the process of giving them the paint that will add a whole nother layer of detail.
Follow me. I've looked into the eye of this island, and what I saw was beautiful.
We're here today in Times Square, New York. We've airshipped in a supply for the fans today. The first look at the toys we've been making.
I'm a huge fan of the show.
Look at Hurley back there in the back. It looks exactly like him.
The details are incredible. It's awesome, yeah.
That really blew me away.
It came out really cool. I'm excited.
Stop! Wait! The numbers are bad!
I got Hurley, I got Charlie, I got Shannon, I got Kate, I got Jack. Last one is John.
This is the hatch set with light-up feature.
To see them in the packaging and everything is unbelievable. And there's nothing better than having these sitting on our desks at work.
Guys, straight ahead.
Wow, I really made it. You know, when you're a toy, it's check that right off that list.
Forget those high-ranking Nielsen ratings and all the Emmys that they would forget. It's all about the plastic toy,
right? Exactly.